Hello. Yeah. Oh shit, I forgot. Um, why isn't there an Echo XP one? You can directly farm every XP but Echo XP? Really? What does Jing Ron use? Forgot what weapon this guy uses. Broadblade. Oh. Hello. I've decided I'm skipping the next patch and getting Pearl. Nice. Oh, I didn't spend enough. It's just an overworld team. I only use my S6 cart. There we go. Perform intro skill 3 times. It's probably just faster to level up an Echo. Mm. This event was straight doo-doo. Holy shit. HSR and wuwaaaaaaaaaaa have some of the worst events I've ever played in my life. Wuwaaaaaaaaaaa. Mm. Is there anything I need to farm? Better one costs? I guess. It's wuwaaaaaaaaaaa. Stop disrespecting the goat of old gacha names. It's wuwaaaaaaaaaaa. Say it with pride. Oh my god. Holy shit. This is why we wuwaaaaaaaaaaa glaze. Oh my god. If only the crit rate roll could have been better. Now I just need a better, this one. Upgrade. If this gets crit rate, oh my goodness. This might be the luckiest I've been in a while. Fuck! Ah, damn it. Is V3 tomorrow? Guys, I don't know. Okay? I don't know. I don't pay attention to HSR beta releases like that anymore. How are you? I'm good. Please get crit damage. I mean, man. How many times am I going to get baited by these exact same substats? It's a max crit rate roll. I saw the league chances. There's only like a 2% chance to get this shit. Please just give me a crit damage. Please. Oh, fuck. It's attack? Why would I even fucking care about attack? Energy, regen, and heavy attack, but then it gives me double HP as if I'm farming for Jingron. Hello, Burley. Burnt out. I mean, there's just nothing for me to make on HSR anymore, I feel like. It just feels like I've made a video for everything, and the only thing I haven't touched on purpose is guides. Because, like, guides are just so easy. There's no critical thinking at all. Oh, this is the best Echo set. Here are, like, the 3 best teams. Here's how good the Eidolon investment is. Have a great day. You need to become a lore CC? The only... Nah. I feel like Silver Palace is the only gacha game with good enough story for me to bother even thinking about something like that. I forgot you're a Silver Palace shill now. It's not my fault. The game's just that good. In fact, a big reason why I'm currently stumped in my motivation to like make content on HSR and play on HSR is because of Silver Palace. It feels like I had the same experience when I went from Genshin to Wuwa, and then I tried going back to Genshin and it felt fucking terrible. Every gacha feels bad to me now after playing Silver Palace's beta. So I'm trying to like force myself to like them in a way. I need to look up these calcs for Jing Ron so I can know his optimal Echo set. Alright, what do you got for me? 43311 with double element. What? Oh, yeah, okay. I'm transitioning into a full-time Enfield shill after patch 1.4. Is Enfield that good? Oh wait, I forgot to check the 1 costs. It seems like he's using HP. Okay, yeah. Merry Christmas? Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Trash. Also, does anybody know what is it with this game and heavy attackers? Why are heavy attackers the most common attackers in the entirety of the game by a mile? Or is it just me? I swear this game has like an insane bias to heavy attackers. entire patch was peak. Oh. Um. New high in HSR community, Doom posting a combat event with free trial characters. Oh, yeah, yeah. I've seen people saying that they think that that 4-team event is going to be indicative of an endgame edition. I don't think HSR is a game that should add 4-team endgame. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't think HSR is a game that should add 4-team endgame. All of a sudden I'm having shit luck after I had good luck. Or decent luck. Wasn't it just an event? Yeah. But sometimes HSR does use events to, what's it called? Oh, come on. If only you got crit stats. But, they use events to foreshadow future stuff. ZZZ already has 4-team content. ZZZ has 3-man teams, and ZZZ's pull count is also higher than HSR's. So, like, you need significantly less characters for ZZZ 4-team endgame content. That's why I don't think HSR should ever do it. That's 16 characters. And I feel like HSR's power creep is probably the most obvious among all the Hoyo games. Dude, like, just give me crit stats. Hello? Oh my god, what is this? I'm not getting a single crit stat. Please. Yeah, oh my god. Oh my god, please. HP and heavy attack are good things for him. I mean, like, I hate this game's ecosystem with a passion. Attack percent and ER gen. If I remember correctly, he can use attack percent. Please, bro. Please. Just give me a single crit stat. Bro wasted the luck on one echo. I mean, that's a good crit rate roll. Can I get another crit stat? Or like another useful stat? I mean, man. Oh, whoops. My favorite beaver is back on Wuwa. I'm not a beaver, I'm a capybara. Know the difference. Oh, oh, please, please. Just give me the crit damage. Give me the crit damage. Unk status after falling for beaver bait. Please. Please. I beg, please. Make it this one. I have 3 good stats on here. Yes! Yes! Thank you. Oh my god. Thank you. Wait. Oh my god, I did it on the wrong 3 cost. Okay, these are useless. I can't have 2 at the same time. Are you kidding me? Ah, fuck me. This is garbage. I need a better one. Yeah, it was just an event with the 4-team endgame content. It's not like guaranteed that it's gonna be an actual endgame, but obviously people are just a little scared, you know? A little scared. Crit damage, nah. Not good enough. See, this is the advantage of vertically investing in WUWA characters right here, right? Like, I've had the same characters for forever, so I have like a bajillion Echo XP and everything possible in order to min-max my characters. This is the real way to play WUWA. Just go for S6 and S3 on every character you pull. Yeah, if you get crit rate, this is actually pretty good. Crit rate? Ah! Is what it is. It is what it is. Move on. Knowing HSR, nothing is off the table? No, I agree. But the only thing is, like, I just don't, like, you know, I'm explaining it. If it would happen, 4-team endgame content in HSR is shite. Garbage. Like, that game is not meant for 4-team endgame content at all. It's too expensive. And with the game's power creep, no. Like, you just can't keep up. You'd have to have, like, luck or spend money. But then again, they could also make it so that the endgame barely even gives any rewards anyways. But still. It'd just be a bit annoying, you know. Great stats, great stats. Can we get a crit rate? Please get a crit rate. So close, so close. $16 characters, yeah. Nope. It would have to let you use trial characters? Yeah, right. As if they'd ever do that. Unless you mean characters you already own on your account that have an automatic level up in their gear. Because I think End State, like Double Pawn's Matrix, I think does something like that. Okay, give me crit damage. Give me crit damage, please. Ay, Dios mío. Endgame was almost always about flexing and being up in the meta. I mean, yeah, I guess. Endgame isn't really a flex in these gacha games, though. Especially HSR, kinda. I don't know. Like, it just comes down to luck and constant grind for a character slash team most of the time. Unless you're, like, really clueless. Which, like, yeah, people like that exist. They really don't know how to play the characters at all, but... It's the final countdown. ER gen crit damage and HP percent? Hey, amazing substats. Can we get crit rate too, please? HSR is so dry that the endgame in characters is the content. Yeah, that's true. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, that's why meta content is just so popular in HSR over anything else. It's the main thing people do and talk about. Story's good. The presentation isn't good enough to make the story as popular as the endgame content. ER gen and crit damage? I mean, it's a fucking terrible crit roll. But if you get crit rate, I just won't complain. Thank you. Solid, solid. It's the final countdown. Alright, now we move on to the one costs. One costs with HP percent. Please. Oh, I don't have any left. All good. Chat, you are witnessing the creation of the greatest Jingron you've ever seen. So appreciate it while you can. Come on, give me crit damage. Make it quick. Fuck. Beaver creates the worst Jingron. I'm not a beaver. What is this beaver agenda? Will you pull any supports for this account? Why would I pull supports? That's something noobs would do. No, but in all seriousness, I pulled Yang Yang because I want to pull a Chisa eventually. Does Jingron run 44111? Yeah, I think so. But I'm farming 43311 out of complete boredom. I think I saw if you're able to hit 35,000 HP with 44111, 44111 is better. But if you struggle to hit 35,000 HP for whatever reason, then 43311 is better. Man, what is it with the one costs just fucking me over? It's kinda annoying. Augusta's signature is better than his? Maybe. No. His signature is better. Yeah, that didn't sound right. His signature is better. By how much? Like 7 to 8% better than Augusta's signature. Saw that his signature was like 2% better than Augusta's? No. I'm looking at Chem's calcs here, and in 44111, Augusta's signature is 22% better than the standard weapon, but his signature is 33% better than the standard weapon in 44111. And then in 43311, his signature is also still better. This reminds me of that time when you tried to get physical orb for your Phanon. Don't remind me of those dark times, please. Finally, we have a decent start on a one cost. Just finish off. Give me 1 crit damage in these next 2. Ooh, okay. It's a terrible roll, but I'll take it given how terrible the luck has been so far. Guys, I'm running low on XP now. I only have 2k. Instant crit rate off the bat. YOLO. YOLO. I mean, the double crit is good. It's a filler piece. It's a filler piece. I don't need to worry. It's a filler piece. This is Does he use a crit rate main cost or a crit damage for cost? That isn't said here. Wait, I could actually just make a logical assumption. It's probably crit rate. Wait, what? Does his weapon give crit damage or crit rate? God, it's not. His weapon's HP? Oh, okay, so he does use crit rate. Wait, the secondary stat is also HP? Like, is that like Kart's weapon then? Oh, it's like Kart's weapon. Okay. Yeah, he uses crit rate then. Where is... There she is. Yeah, I got 2 crit rates. No. HP? Oh my god. Wait. Oh my god. Please. Please get crit rate. Oh my god. Please. No! 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 Oh my god. It would have been a 5 out of 5. Oh, fuck. Well, I mean, I guess I could use it temporarily. It's still a good piece, yeah, but I'm pretty sure Jing Ron cares more about a crit rate substat than a crit damage one, which is why I find it annoying. If it was crit rate, I would have been happier, but the crit substat is crit damage. I'm assuming he has some inbuilt traces with crit rate increases, hopefully, which makes it easier as well. This account doesn't have an SK, by the way. That's why I find crit rate issues annoying. I don't have SK on this account. You plan to play Jing Ron with Rebecca? Yeah, probably. I don't think Yuno is staying as his best in slot at all. I'm pretty confident that he's probably going to get buffed by Suoming. So, I'm probably just going to use Rebecca temporarily with like Verena. I don't think any of my teams use Verena right now. So, Rebecca plus Verena combo with him. And yeah, see how it goes. Wait, actually, doesn't Rebecca lose to Mortefi? I mean, it is what it is. I might as well level her up. Level 1 Rebecca D1 LARPer? It's not LARP. I don't have a single heavy attack DPS until just now. You're telling me I can't farm for her because I haven't done the Cyberpunk collab quest? Oh my god, this game, bro. This game. I'll leave this for another day. Farm for Yang Yang now. Is your account with S6QU on your main or this? This. It used to be the QU1 one until I got S2A meth in like 15 pulls. Then I made it this one. Why am I here? Hello? Did I not just mark it so I could instantly go to the boss? Yeah. Playing wuwaaaaaaaaaaa on stream reaffirms my thing that people were asking me. Silver Palace performs about the same as wuwaaaaaaaaaaa on my PC. Alright. Three negative status DPS but no support in sight? What do you mean? It's Suoming, no? For like upcoming H-Sin? Liking big cart is LARP behavior. What are we talking about? I do agree small cart is better though. in the Big 26. We're just saying stuff now. Boom, boom. I got 37 pulls left to get free Lycone. Do I dump them in the Fate banner to possibly use next year or choose one of the reruns? The fact that you are genuinely feeling FOMO for that trash-ass Gilgamesh Lycone, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know. If you genuinely want the Lycone, then I guess you could do that, but I would not recommend it. Fake collab characters have trash Eidolon investment. Unless they make the next fake collab characters E1 merchants too. Oh wait, actually, do you have E1 Gilga already or no? It might be decently worth it to go for E1 Gilga. Unless you're... Wait, which Lycone are you saving up for? Archers or Gilgameshes? I'm gonna get Archer's Lycone. I missed it last year. Oh, wow, yeah, that... Have you pulled Rin already? Rin kinda loses to Robin SP, but like, I mean, at least this way you can get some worth out of the pity build. Yup, got Rin. Fuck. Have you gotten Rin's Lycone? I'm pretty sure Rin's Lycone has a decent buff. Have you gotten that? Is Ashrael's Lycone better on Archer than his signature? Yes. I didn't, but it's only 20% defense shred. I'd rather get E9's E1 for the Rem team or Ceridra for my E2 Anoxa / Seal. E2 Anoxa? Wow, I'm sorry, man. But yeah, E1 Evernight is a pretty good investment option, I guess. So yeah, you could go for that. I thought you wanted to keep your pity, which is why I didn't recommend it. E2 Anoxa was a lucky 10 pull. I'm sorry your lucky 10 pull was on E2 Anoxa. Imagine the lucky 10 pull for M-Blade. Guys, don't make him think about stuff like that. My lucky 10 pull was E1 Cypher. Man, nobody tell him about V2 E1 Cypher. Or was it V3 actually? It was V3. She got buffed. My lucky pull was E1 Hyacine. Goat. Good shit. Alright, I just farmed. How's Yang Yang doing over here? Forte circuit, level up. Level up. Level up. Reslib, level up. Basic attack. And now I have to wait another week to farm weeklies again. It is what it is. Oh my god, I forgot you have to use weeklies on these too. Brother. What? Funny that you guys are getting doubles. Well, I haven't really been all that lucky with gachas, you know? That's mainly my chat. They like coming in my chat and then being like, oh, look at how lucky I am. And they try to rub it in the face of us who struggle with the gacha system. That's why I love Silver Palace. Silver Palace is like an unlucky man's dream with the 100 pull guarantee. What if the pull economy in Silver Palace is non-existent? I mean, we don't know, man. If the pull economy is non-existent, people are obviously going to be mad. It'll still be successful anyways, but... I don't like it when the gacha system is good, makes it less fun. Yeah, you're on your own, man. You're on your own. Look at how happy these guys are. Just clapping it up, having a good time. Unfortunate events occurred. They did nothing to you? They were invading my space. They should add that when you E6 a character, the character says, I'm married to you. Yeah. I don't think they'll ever add that, man. I'd take it if they did it with Ellen, though. If people play the game only because it has good or bad gacha, they're gambling addicts. Well, yeah, probably. Like, I said that... What? Why did it just glitch? Rip. I was talking about this when it comes to Silver Palace. And people are like, oh, what if the pull system is shit? What if the amount of pulls you get is shit? Whatever. And I kept telling them, like, it just doesn't matter to me, you know? Like, this is one of the very rare few cases where no matter how shit or good the gacha system is, I'm playing the game anyways. Because I just like the game that much. Silver Palace is a great fucking game. But yeah, that's just my thoughts on it. Oh, looking a bit lively today, are we? Do you smell the blood of your brethren on me? I'd have a good day. Some must live to tell the tale. Bro's killing his own kind? They aren't capybaras. Stop generalizing capybaras with beavers and otters. We are different. We are advanced. If you play only for the gacha, yeah. Like, for example, I've seen a lot of people glazing NTE's gacha and stuff. But, like, NTE... I don't know. I feel like I've seen certain character animations in NTE and stuff where I didn't really fuck with it all that much. And then, like, people keep coming to my chat and live stream sometimes, like, bro, NTE has such a good gacha system, why don't you play it? It just depends on how much a game grabs me, you know? Like, if the gacha system is good, it's a plus. That's why you should play Astray or Ratio. Yeah, we don't even know when that shit's coming out, Solus. Like, I'd love to, but I don't even think it has a set release date at all. I want your advice. I'm on again. Go for you. I have a say for SP. I will for either ever like my DPS. I'd get E1 Himiko. Believe in the gacha gods? Nah, I'm good. The gacha gods suck. Have you played Nike? No. Stephen Lloyd soon on 5.x. Yeah, what happened to 4.x, buddy? Oh, is it because the leaker came out and said Stephen Lloyd won't be playable? Surprise, surprise. Who could have guessed? He's never gonna be playable. Even when Himiko makes it so that Verdict doesn't feel asked to play, yeah. Verdict feels pretty underwhelming without E1 Himiko. Should I goon to Ceridra on a Tuesday or goon to Nihilux on a Thursday? Flip a coin. You would love to have Stefan be playable? Obviously. He'd be like the only limited character who's a Shota in the entirety of HSR. Why can my bike go on here but my thing can't? My feet. Anything to make Herda relevant again? Yeah, just call it, bro. Herda's never gonna be relevant ever again. They forgot about her. Cassie's getting upgrades. Phaenon's getting upgrades. I foresee it. Phaenon and Ceridra Nova early 5.x. You can't get away from it. The fog blocks the view. Nah, I can see pretty clearly, bro. Need to find a way to clear the fog first. Hello? Oh. What the heck? Oh, there we go. Only one Shota and it's Misha? Yeah. The fog is coming? I mean, it doesn't even make sense. Why are these guys getting beaten by fog? You know? Like, especially Cart. Oh, what is it now, huh? What is it now? How many black screens and fog am I going to run into? Fog Wuwa universe? Wow, that's a smoker upscale from One Piece. Had to quit Wuwa and ZZZ due to the excessive amount of time the events take. Bro, I was just talking about it earlier. This one Wuwa event is straight trash. And it's long as hell. Lament Recon Tacit Crisis. I feel like I'm playing a fucking mobile game, an AFK mobile game. And it takes like hours and hours. Wuwa and HSR have been on like a shit show for their recent events. Whoops. At least Wuwa's releasing Jingron and Suoming though. I saw that Suoming was like a real lolly according to the leakers. like Verena and Yohu body size. And I saw all the crash outs in the comments. I was happy as hell. And then Jing Ron actually being pretty decent. And he's probably going to get a sub DPS later with Suoming. You saw the Wua collab leaks? Yeah, the possibility of the next collab being SAO. That's pretty cool. I think SAO's a pretty good choice. Wua could also give their combat animations justice. Bro, how many times is this spike thing going to glitch? Whee! What would the collab characters be then? Kirito and Asuna? I mean, yeah. Who else? It was leaked that it's one male and one female. Like, who else could it even be at that point? Five asteroids. Huge. I heard people also saying it could be Final Fantasy. Yeah, but one of the leakers, I'm pretty sure, were saying that they almost wholeheartedly believe it's SAO. I'm pretty sure the Final Fantasy stuff is just rumors. Deleted Genshin 2 hours after downloading it? Yeah. Understandable. Is Ameth still worth pulling? I mean, yeah, you can still pull her in her best in slot team and it'll clear well. Yeah. She's not the most meta team in the game anymore, but she's like good enough for you to easily get by despite that, you know? So yeah. If you really like her, there's nothing wrong with it. I would rather we got a Data Live collab here than PGR. I agree. I would kill for Kurumi in this game. Can we all agree Ellen's mid and Astra Yao is peak? They have been handled. Oh, My family is asking me for advice because they're ordering food. Nice. What is a burger? Nice. Can we agree I am stealing Ellen from Gabi Maru? Anyone else? I am the dictator here. Ellen is peak and Astra is mid? Wow. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's what I like to see. Much better. Is E1 Evernight more worth it than Sparksy? Currently, yeah. I am calling the police on you. When Bernice and Lucy in HSR? One day, maybe. One day. But for now, I'm very satisfied with Ellen. Best girl. Ellen should be a 4-star in HSR. I like Evelyn more than Ellen. Norma clears. Norma is good. I can semi get that, but Ellen's still better. Do you think Sweet Sweet will be best in slot for HSIN? Yeah. Maybe like HSIN plus Suoming plus Sweet Sweet. Do you think Norma is wife material? Obviously. Who doesn't? Wait, is this a friendly one? Oh, it's a friendly one. What's up, man? I'm always curious, like, how do these things even exist? Like, how do their bodies work? Norma is an industry plant? Cap. Ellen Peak Astra Yao Mid, I see the vision. Thank you. I'm glad you've come to your senses. Do you think Suo Ming will ever love me? No. Because she loves me. Sorry. Why isn't there a double jump in this game? I feel like a double jump would be pretty cool. Norma's the GOAT. Unfortunately, I had to pick between her and Sana on my ZZZ account. It wasn't easy. And I did pick Sana. But I'll get Norma in the future. Bang, bang. There will be a new meta team of Yohu, Rebecca, and Suoming. Get ready for it. It's going to be game changing. It's going to be game breaking. What's some collabs you want to see in any gacha? Well, someone mentioned it earlier. Data Live? I really want Kurumi, whether in HSR or WUWA. Kurumi is one of my favorites in all of anime. Alia? But that one has like a 0% chance of happening probably in any of the games I play. But if it were possible, Alia. Still waiting for the 5th minute of screen time for Yohu. Oh. Oh. Bam. No Game No Life collab. That would be crazy. Man, why did No Game No Life just stop getting an anime? It's pretty sad. That team does 0 damage? Cap. Actually, I'll prove it right now. Watch. It'll do some damage. I got E1 Rin with a 10 pull right now. Well, now you have a reason to go for the E2. Okay, why is this not letting me go back? Hello? Bro, let me go back. What are you doing? What the fuck is wrong with this game? Oh my god. Alright. Look at the damage. I'll do more than 0 damage. Bam. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't E2 Rin not worth it? Where in the world have you heard that? It's the E1 that's not worth it for Archer. Yahoo can't drive? No, she can. Drives like a boss. I hope Avin gets nerfed so his fans rage. It's kinda rude. Konosuba collab? Yeah, I'd take Megumine. If there's no Megumine, then nah, no thanks. Well, yeah, Sparkle E2 is better. But, like, when the fuck is Sparkle gonna rerun again, you know? I can't wait for the Sunday Nova. Same. Oh yeah, ReZero has Beatrice and Capella. ReZero has like a ton of lollies. It's kind of funny that its fan base is against lolicons. Despite how many there are. Is gooning to Monato valid? I mean, if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. I don't like Monato, but it got more popular and the normies got in. Yeah, true. What do you expect from S. Robin's kit to change in V3? Almost nothing, to be honest. If not nothing. I had someone in my comments mention that apparently the crit damage buffing isn't as good as the attack percent buffing that she has. So maybe the crit damage buffing gets buffed a bit for non-attack scalers. But like, that's it. I don't really see her getting noticeable buffs or noticeable nerfs. The ReZero fan base goons to lollies. Yeah, but they usually try to, like, for example, bro, I was talking about this with my chat a few, like, streams ago, where I remember talking about how much I liked Capella and ReZero, like, over a year ago, and I was met with a ton of people calling me a lolicon and stuff, and, you know, I'd see posts about Capella and people would say it's weird, but now on social media, I'm consistently seeing thirst posts for Capella, and they're now like completely normalized. But like, then these people are the same ones who will be like, "Oh, you're disgusting lolicon" or whatever. I'm like, what the fuck happened in a year, bro? These guys like Capella, but they're trying to pretend that they. I don't get it, man. But yeah, it is what it is. I don't try to think about it too much. I just scroll, goon on Twitter, do the rest. Closeted lolicons? Yeah, probably. I'd also take a Wuwa X HSR collab. HSR gets Suoming, Wuwa gets Yun Li or Tribi. Bang. That's never happening, I believe. Blue Archive fan art is ass? Really? I've heard that apparently Blue Archive has like the most fan art of any like gacha game at this point. Don't listen to Flogon, he's LARPing. Wow, what a LARPer. Saint Tontaz makes peace with Hoyoverse and balance is restored in the gacha force. Wow, brings a tear to my eyes. It's been ages since the last time I saw a Saint vid. I mean, he's probably still successful. He probably has still his echo chamber. I remember when I made a video talking about it a while back when people were trying to like hate on Tectone because he was also going down that like route of just annoying. And I was trying to explain to people that like those people, it's impossible for them to die or lose an audience. They're too big. Like Hoyo hate videos have a target audience for them for some reason. It's the easiest way to get views. You know what I learned from all of this, Gabi Maru? That nothing really matters. UG cosplay. But yeah, I don't know. I'm currently in a state where I don't really know what to do with HSR. Even Wuwa to some extent. Will you cosplay Ellen Joe? No. Which E2 is more worth it, Rin or Gilgamesh's? Gilgamesh's E2 is kinda useless. Gilgamesh's E2 just gives him more stacks for speed and increases his skill's damage. But his ult does way more than his skill. I hope 4.6 and 4.7 has some surprises. We'll see. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at, Solus. Like, I could make, like, once again, I could make guide videos, right? But, I don't know. Like, I don't feel motivated to make a guide video. There's 20 other people who make guide videos. And then they all say the exact same fucking thing. Like, there isn't really much of any thought going into that. I just find it kind of boring to do guide shit. It's easy content, yeah, I know, and people like watching it because HSR players like being told what they have to do without looking at the character kits, but like, I don't know, I don't really have it in me. Like, I wish I did. It'd be a free way to get more views, but nothing much, Kumar. Yeah, exactly. Like, if you're a normal player who doesn't care about content creation at all, most of these issues don't apply. It's easier for me to get burnt out, for sure. Because I'm constantly expressing my opinions and stuff. And people are asking for my opinions. Yeah. Maybe create more advanced guides. The problem is, I don't usually play sustainless. Like over a year ago, I made it my motto to consider most teams in sustain and not sustainless performance. So I don't even work for advanced guides either. Because I'm not experienced enough in sustainless clearing. And like, I mean, speed tuning is just obvious. You know? 134 gives you 2 turns in a 0 cycle. 160 gives you 2 turns for 2 cycles in a row. 200 gives you 3 turns in the first cycle. I think like 220 something or 230 something is where you're able to get that 2 cycles in a row. And then 267 speed is 4 turns in a 0 cycle. But like, that's it. Making more live streams around clearing endgame. I think the issue with me is that I don't consider gacha endgames as actual challenging endgame content. So I also find that boring. I don't know. I'll think about it. Maybe people do want more gameplay stuff, I guess. Make account reviews. Maybe. That's at least better than endgame content clearing blindly. Because you can actually give advice on the account. I feel like you're tired of HSR. That definitely is an aspect of it. I don't know. Like, part of the reason why I'm frustrated that Silver Palace isn't releasing yet and is still far away is that I wanted to make like a ton of content on it and have a community engaging in it. But people aren't going to engage and Silver Palace stuff that much currently because it's still in beta. Ow. Like, even with the Ellen being announced for the upcoming HSR collab, like, I am incredibly hyped and I will pull her, but for some reason I just don't feel the most hyped in the world, despite it being Ellen, who I've been waiting for a long time. We'll see though. Take another 1 month break. I mean, YouTube has already been lashing me for taking too many breaks though. If I take another 1 month break, I think my channel would probably just completely die. Ever since YouTube saw me inconsistently uploading after I got Yao Guang burnout, they've been like decreasing the amount they recommend my videos more and more. And now it's at the point where, like, I think after the first 30 minutes of my video upload, they just completely stop recommending it. It's just so annoying. The YouTube treadmill is real? Well, yeah. They reward you for either high quality content, like highly edited, or you can do lowly edited content, but it usually incentivizes consistency and uploading pretty often, which I did. But the second you start being slightly inconsistent, they just stop recommending you, which is a bit annoying. Because the main reason I do my videos in the first place is to mainly hear other people's opinions and seeing like community discussion about shit. But if my videos aren't getting enough views, then not that many people are commenting or giving their opinions. So it's not even all that interesting anymore. There's not that many people's opinions to read. Are people still coping that Yao Guang is gonna get replaced? Yeah, some, but it's not common anymore. At this point, most people have accepted that Yao Guang is probably staying in those teams. I haven't seen more people speculating about Pearl. Yeah, there's also that. I've seen a few posts from people saying stuff like, what's it called? Oh yeah, they don't think Pearl is gonna be a Hyacine situation, so people shouldn't get their hopes up. But like, I've already made my own videos explaining why I think otherwise. Maybe if you can somehow get access to the betas and make content on them. I mean, the thing is, I don't want to make Silver Palace content in the current beta because things just change, you know? Like, I could farm it for easy views, but it's a bit disingenuous considering how much changes every single time a new beta releases. But yeah, I guess I could make more videos like showcasing what certain characters do, their combat animations, whatever, the end game and stuff. But it just feels a bit lifeless. Like at that point I'm just trying to farm views, you know? Like if the goal is just to farm views, I could do a million other things and it'd be easier. Capybara's quitting HSR? I'm not quitting HSR. But like admittedly, I don't have that much passion for it right now. That's just kind of the spot I'm in. Like the most fun I have in HSR is when a new beta comes out and I get to theorize and talk about the character kits and their strengths. And then after that, it's just right back to the normal stuff, I guess. Just play ZZZ. I mean, yeah, that's a viable option. Because I did just pull Sunna. And I want to pull Norma and Sunbringer in the future. I could see how ZZZ maybe shapes up. Pearl will be strong. Sustains are pretty nutty these days. Oh, 100%. Especially with the fact that Pearl's release is 1 year apart from Dan Heng's. Her power budget is definitely going to be higher. Also, WUWA is a great game, by the way. It's not necessarily that I'm burnt out of WUWA or I can't make content on WUWA. The problem with WUWA for me currently is that I'm just not good enough at this game to make good content on it. Respectfully. I'm not good at this game. I play this game a lot more casually, kinda. Pearl will become the best generalist sustain? I don't think so. She'll be the best temporarily. But I think I'm starting to think Astra might be the second sustain of the version, and she'd probably be more targeted as a generalist sustain, in my opinion. I mean, I've been asking for an HSR competitor for a very long time now. Yeah, I've been waiting. But nobody has tried to tackle it yet. It's kind of annoying. Like, nobody... Like, I'm starting to see other people share the same sentiment as me now. Like, I was randomly scrolling through Twitter the other day, and I saw a discussion of someone talking about how HSR is harder to quit because there isn't a good replacement for HSR at all. Like, you quit Genshin, there's multiple open world gacha games that are pretty decent quality. But you quit HSR and there's none that's on HSR's level. That's turn-based like that. Like, HSR doesn't have a WUWA-esque competitor. It's legit a monopoly, kinda. Isn't Astra on the spending event? What? What are you talking about? Do you see Blue Archive drama? Yeah, I did see something about them changing their gacha system to a 50-50. But I think, okay, as far as I understood, it's 200 pulls to guarantee a character. But in the old gacha system, if you got the character before the guarantee, you'd be able to use your saved up guarantee pity for another character if you got the character early. But that doesn't exist now, apparently, if you went on the limited character early. So you don't get pity carryover. There is a ZZZ spending event with Vivian, Astra, and Feet Girl. Oh. Who's Feet Girl? Seed? Yeah? Oh. I mean, yeah, that sucks. I don't understand why gacha games try to do gacha changes that are bad for the player when their game's already been out for a while. What's the point? Harden slash skill banner is the same as archer slash saber banner? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. My wife. Etheria restart? Etheria restart was not the greatest. There's just no game that has the production quality of HSR. It's not even close. That tries to compete with HSR. I don't know. It's just annoying. I'm waiting for this game called Astray or Ratio or something to release, but there isn't even a release date for it, I'm pretty sure. So I can't even try that game for a while, probably. The only problem with a competitor is that there's going to be tribalism. I don't care, man. I just don't interact with it anymore. And if I see that shit pop up on my feeds on social media, I just block them. Fuck tribalism? Yeah. Like, I'm just here to play these games because I find the characters either cool or hot, and I find the gameplay, fun enough. I really feel like most people should just play gacha games like that. There's no point in having some fucking loyalty to billion-dollar gacha companies because you want to hate on another billion-dollar gacha company and talk about how your billion-dollar gacha company isn't as predatory. Like, it's just dumb. You know? Hello. Gotcha Smack was glazing the game before release. I think we're starting to enter an era in the gacha space where instead of people glazing a gacha game because it's genuinely good, people will just automatically jump at the fact that a gacha system isn't that bad. Right? I feel like that's what's happening. So people are kind of forgetting to have fun and to play games that they genuinely enjoy because the game is good, and they're just hyper focused on the gacha all the time, which kind of makes them no different to gambling addicts. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm always one for a good gacha system, but like a good gacha system isn't all there is to a game, right? Like, you could have a shitty gacha system like Genshin, for example, but if the game is good enough quality, I mean, I don't care how bad the gacha system is, I'd still play it, you know? That's the situation I'm in with Silver Palace. Do you think we'll get Final Fantasy VII collab in WoW next year? Uh, no. I think it's more likely that it's SAO. Yeah. This is the recent topic. The new Gotcha Smack video got some traction, and people are starting to make the point about being a good game first. Yeah, exactly. Because, like, look at Duet Night Abyss. Duet at Night Abyss got a lot of glaze from some content creators on here. I think even I made a video, to be honest, about how they were completely changing their gacha system to be way more grind and free to play friendly. But the game has just flopped because the game wasn't good enough. You know, people did give it a try maybe because of the gacha system changes, but the game's quality wasn't able to hold up well. So people are now going to go back to playing the gachas that have a way worse system over DNA because they're better games, right? That's really just how simple it is. And then you also have a Etheria Restart. You probably have some other gacha games that I'm not aware of off the top of my head currently. Like, it doesn't matter how good your gacha system is if the game isn't fun to the player, you know? Like, the game needs to be fun. Like, it doesn't matter how many new gacha games come out that are better than WoWA for some people in terms of the gacha system. People are going to keep playing WoWA because WoWA has some really sick character animations and gameplay, right? So it's like the same thing applies to a lot of things. I mean, you already see this in the Genshin fan base. The Genshin fan base refuses to quit Genshin, despite how shit the banner system, the weapon system, and the polls are. It's still like one of the most popular gacha games that makes them the most revenue. Because people just like the characters and the story in that game. So yeah, a good gacha is always nice, but a good gacha isn't going to be the only thing that gets me to play a game and stay playing a game. And at the same time, a bad gacha isn't going to completely drift me away from a game if the game is good enough. If the game is good enough, even with a bad gacha, I'd still play it. Like, there's a lot of nuance that goes into the discussion. I heard some not great things about NTE. To be honest, NTE I've seen. I think NTE is doing better than most new gachas, I think. Like, from what I've seen of NTE, the people who like it really, really like it. But even the people who hate it, they usually have, like, more so minor gripes than anything all that large. And it's more so that the game just didn't really fit what they wanted, you know? So, at least from what I've heard, I think NTE is, like, decently successful. But I could be wrong. I think NTE is, like, fine. Yeah, they aren't anything game breaking like Silver Palace, for example, or like Wuwa, but they're like doing fine, I think. I could be wrong. I feel like something I've seen the opinion a lot of for NTE is that NTE has a lot of great ideas and great concepts, but they're not all executed the best. I think is like kind of the general observation I've gotten from seeing discussion about it. NTE story was good. Oh, really? That's nice to hear. Oh, the story could use some work. Oh, okay. Who talks about DNA nowadays? I mean, kind of no one. The game just what like I could tell when I played DNA. You can just tell sometimes when you play something, the gameplay just isn't up to snuff, and you know it's not going to be all that successful, unfortunately. I felt the same way when I played Tower of Fantasy the first time, and then Duet Night Abyss was better, but still kind of the same situation. The only two gacha games that have caught me by complete surprise in terms of how much I like them, and this was before they're popular, literally the first day they dropped their beta, is Wuwa 2 years ago and Silver Palace. These are the only two games I felt when I first played them that I got like instantly hooked, and that it actually had very, very good potential to go somewhere. To be honest, I did not like HSR. I played HSR on the first day it released and then quit like 30 minutes into the tutorial. Or like 20 minutes into the tutorial. And then I didn't come back until Pentagony to give it a second shot. I think it was Acheron or Sparkle that got me in the game. Hmm. Enfield, if you remove the factory system, it becomes better. And I say this as someone that likes the factory. No, I agree, yeah. That was the first thing I realized when I was playing Enfield. The factory system would instantly, like, filter some people, including me. HSR was my first gacha. My first gacha, I think, was Genshin. Pretty normie stuff. Knowing you, Gabby, most likely Sparkle, yeah. Did you like Genshin? Okay, I feel like a lot of people do revisionism with Genshin these days. In my opinion, when Genshin had zero competition, it genuinely felt like the greatest open world anime game. And it felt fun to play. Right? Like, I used to have a shit ton of fun with Genshin until WoWa came out. And then you get a taste of WoWa, try to go back to Genshin, and I couldn't. It was a situation of just innovation, evolution. A new game came out that used Genshin as a blueprint, but has its own, unique type of way of playing itself, and they did it better. So, I mean, what can I do? But during that time, Genshin was really nice. What is your favorite team from back then? Hu Tao. My favorite in Genshin back then was always Hu Tao until Farina came out. I like staring at Eula's ass. Nice. Did you have seen one or not? Probably not. Do you play any indie games? No. What about Venti? I also liked Venti. Like, you guys should probably understand the time you see me making videos or live streaming is usually the only time I'm playing video games. Very rarely will I play another game, maybe if my friends ask me to, offline. But that's it. Like, these gachas are basically the only games I play. Oh yeah, I agree, Dark. Genshin doesn't change its pity system and stuff because in a way it does make them more money, right? Like they have this dedicated fan base that clearly isn't going to quit the game no matter how much they struggle to get characters, and then them struggling to get characters incentivizes them to spend money to attain the characters. Right. So that's kind of the situation Genshin is in where they might not even necessarily make more money if they like improve the pity systems and stuff, because them being stingy in a way makes them money. They're probably like scared of changing that stuff. I wish HSR, for example, would just have a Lycone guarantee already. I don't get why the Lycone's a 75-25. Because when you think about it, a majority of people who pull on Lycones, Lycones are definitely the minority in comparison to people pulling on characters. But then you also have 75% of people already win on the Lycone. So within that minority, there is a majority that still win the Lycone, and only a minority, again, who lose, right? And then within that minority as well is people actually willing to spend money to get a Lycone, when there's significantly more people willing to spend money on Eidolons and characters, right? So the amount of money that HSR would lose if they made the Lycone guarantee, I don't even think they'd lose money. They probably make more money because now people are going to see, oh, I can't lose. I'm going to go for this good Lycone like Himiko's, for example, because it's like a 40% jump, right? Before, maybe not. I would have gone for her E1 instead, but because the Lycone's cheaper, I'll go for the Lycone. Bam, right? Like, they just can't lose that much money when it's a 75-25. I don't get it. I hate summoning for weapons, yeah. As someone who just had to pull 160 for a Lycone, yeah, exactly. Like, the game is reaching a point where E1s can be competitive, if not better, than Lycones decently often now. So it's just better to pull on the character banner, you know? Because, yeah, there's a higher chance you'll lose, but on the character banner, at least you possibly lose to a Welt, right? You possibly lose to a good Eidolon, one of the 50-50 lost characters, you know? Like, it's so much better than the fucking Lycone banner. It's not even close in my opinion. Yeah, exactly. Like, for example, I can get Yun Li, Silverwolf or Silverwolf Eidolons, Welter Welt Eidolons off of 50-50 losses. Even Nova Seal. Nova Seal isn't bad. She's not great, but she's not bad. Like, that's so much better than getting, what, a Himiko Lycone? Like, a standard Himiko Lycone? Standard Welt Lycone off of a loss? Shit sucks. Alright, chat. I'm gonna end the stream here. I'm gonna go eat. Hope you all have a great day. Hope you have a great night.